My name's Glen Cayley. I'm the Upstream Director of Shell UK, Vice President for Shell UK and Ireland, and I'm also the Chairman of the session when we're going to explore the role of oil and gas in the future energy mix. And we're very fortunate to have Ms. Capella Fester, who's a Senior Research Analyst at the International Energy Agency in Paris. And that talk will look at demographics, at energy demand, at increasing urbanization, and explore some of the dilemmas. And of course they're well known around climate change and around affordability. The second discussion is around transportation. As everybody knows, the biggest current usage of liquid petroleum is in transportation fuels. So we're very fortunate to have Andy Eastlake. He's a mechanical engineer. He's the Managing Director of Low Carbon Vehicle Partnership. He has a great deal of expertise in hybrid and electrical vehicles. Of course, it's often said that the Stone Age didn't end because of a lack of stones, and there's no doubt the oil age won't end because of a lack of oil, but an alternative to the use of oil. So we'll explore that. Then we're going to look at a complete revolution in the hydrocarbon availability on the planet. We have a guy called Pete Stark. He's a consultant who specializes in the unconventional oil and gas industry. And that's really going to explore both unconventional gas, shale gas, and unconventional oil in the mix going forward, and really explore the potential for what has been primarily a North American revolution being replicated in Europe and beyond. And then finally, and quite differently, we're going to have a government perspective where we're fortunate to have J.C. de Groot, who's a senior analyst at the Dutch Ministry of Economic Affairs. And uniquely, Holland are really the inventors of the gas industry, with 50 years of production from Groningen and related fields. And so really he's going to help us explore how a government looks at sustainability of what is for them a key industry, the gas industry, going forward. So that, together with my own contribution, which will focus on carbon capture and storage and the role of that in making hydrocarbon fuels more acceptable in the future, and the importance of gas, particularly in the power mix, I think we should have quite a varied and interesting lineup of talks. And I think everybody in our industry, particularly those of us with children, or in my case grandchildren, are quite interested in the distant future, and actually the role of our industry and our areas of expertise in unlocking available and affordable energy supplies in the future. It's it's I think an unsung heroic story, and I think the talks in the afternoon session looking at the role of hydrocarbons in the future mix will really start to both explore its potential and also some of the dilemmas. I would hope that the audience would take away really quite a balanced view, and not a one-sided view, a balanced view of both the importance of hydrocarbons and in the future particularly gas, given its abundance. There's 500 years of supply left, and that's just the gas we know about. And also, I think alternatives to oil in the transportation mix, and so they can have that debate at home with their children, with their friends, and help to have fact-based conversations, replacing what are often sometimes quite hysterical non-fact-based conversations about the oil and gas industry.